Find a comfortable position, either seated with your feet on the ground, or you can be in a cross-legged position is totally fine. And closing your eyes, hands in your lap, and take a deep breath in, fill up your belly, fill up your ribs and chest. Exhale, make a sound. And do again. Belly, ribs, chest, fill up. Sigh it out. And one more like that, breathing in. Hold it at the top, sip in through a straw. Hold it. Exhale, sigh it out. And then just follow my count. Inhale through your nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the top. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale your air. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the bottom. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the bottom. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the top. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale your air. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the bottom. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. And as if you could begin to inhale all of your mental energy, all of your spirit in through the crown of your head to the level of your heart. As you exhale, send this energy down to your root. Take a couple breaths like that where you're inhaling into the crown, to the heart, and as you exhale, send this energy down towards the base of your spine. And allow your consciousness to be at the base of your spine, and then see or feel a grounding cord from the base of your spine, sending it down into the core of the earth, past all the surface, the rocks and layers, into the crystalline core, and just for a moment connecting to the essence of Mother Earth, connecting to an essence of anchoring, of safety, of support. You might even feel your sitting bones or your feet get a little heavier. And then inhale this energy back up your grounding cord. You can even imagine it coming up your feet and up your legs into the low belly, and just take a couple breaths like that, drawing it up from the core of the earth all the way up your grounding cord and your legs into your belly. Let it consolidate there for a moment. And then continue to breathe that energy up your central channel. Breathe it up along the front of your spinal column to the top middle of your head. And then just visualizing a golden sphere of light opening just above your head, opening up the crown chakra. Tuning in now to the highest point in the universe you can perceive. And this is into the realm of your spiritual team. So just for a moment, calling on any beings that you see as support for you. This could be guides or angels. Could be loved ones or ancestors, asking for their clarity and their guidance. Take a deep breath. And just see them, feel them surrounding you on all sides. And as you feel ready, beginning to breathe that divine energy down, breathe it down now, back to the top middle of the head, back to the crown. And then continue to breathe it down the center of the brain, the center of the throat, and the center of the heart. And once you get to the heart, take a big breath, expand your heart chakra in all directions, taking a moment to connect to the part of yourself that knows exactly how to hold you with unconditional love, with compassion, and with non-judgment. These next few things that I read, just pull from what resonates with you the most. So what I would like you to tune into is that pattern of not feeling good enough or feeling unworthy. That might be most prominent for you, or it might be feeling confused in connection, like I don't know what I'm doing. Or maybe it's this really self-critical, judgmental part of yourself, that really harsh inner critic. Whatever that thing is that shows up for you, I want you to just call upon that pattern. And so if you had something recent that triggered, let's say the feeling of not feeling good enough, or triggered confusion, or triggered self-criticism, you can call upon that recent scenario, but once you can feel it in the body, just let the story go. Just take a couple breaths and feel into that. And then just asking yourself, just with a sense of curiosity, okay, with this thing that happens for me, this pattern that happens for me, what emotions do I feel? See if you can get a couple emotional adjectives that describe what it is you feel with this pattern that shows up for you sometimes. And just continue to breathe and feel into it. Always getting better at breathing and feeling at the same time. And then once you have the emotion or emotions that you're working with, as if you could swan dive into those emotions with your breath, with your focus, with your intention, begin to breathe and feel and amplify them for about 30 seconds. Ready? Go. Good, and just continue to breathe deeper as you amplify the emotion you're feeling. And then again, just a sense of curiosity. You're just going to ask the body, where do I hold this? Where do I hold this emotion or these emotions in my body? And just see what comes to the forefront of your awareness. And then hone in on the primary location that feels most prominent for you. Even if you get a couple locations, hone in on the primary one that's most relevant to this intention you're working with. And put your awareness there. Get as many details as you can about that location. Is it more towards the front or back of the body? Is it more right or left or central? Does it feel superficial or deep? Might even have the size or shape or color of what you see or feel there that represents what is being held there. Putting all your awareness on that physical location to the best of your ability. Begin to, as you focus on that physical location, breathe and feel into the emotions that you're working with. I'm going to give you about 30 seconds here. Breathe and feel to the best of your ability the emotions you're working with while focused on the physical location of where it's held. Ready? Go. And with a sense of curiosity, you're just going to ask yourself, when is the earliest I can recall feeling this way? When is the earliest I can recall feeling this way? And if you get more than one age, please go to the earliest one. Good. And just see how your inner child comes in. Get as many details as you can about what they look like, what they're wearing, if they're inside or outside, if they're alone or anyone else is around. Using your imagination, take your current adult self right there next to this version of your inner child. Just get down at their level. And in the most authentic way that you can, just let them know that you're there and that you'd love to connect with them. Ask them if that's okay. See if you can get eye contact with them. If they're at all hesitant to connect with you, just let them know that that's okay, that we're going to take this at their pace. If you're able to get eye contact with them, just say, I'd love to know how you're feeling right now. How are you feeling? Receive them, and then mirror back exactly what you just heard them say. I hear you, you're feeling this, and then you'll ask, what do you need right now? And then once they tell you what they need, just mirror back exactly what they just told you that they need. And then I'll give you a couple of minutes for this. But I want you to just take a few minutes and imagine meeting this need. Just let time slow down, let everything else fall away, and just be so present with this part of your inner child. So if they want to be held, you can even wrap your own hands around your arms. Whatever the need is, if they want to play, imagine playing with them. Whatever the need is, just imagine with all of your presence meeting this need and just being so present with them and breathing with them. If there's anything while you're meeting this need that you'd intuitively like to say to your inner child from all of your wisdom and experience as an adult, you can go ahead and do that now. And you can ask the inner child, Once you're done sharing, just say, do you have any last message for me right now? Take a deep breath, just really receiving them. And then just feel into your current energy body, your throat, your heart, your solar plexus, your sacral chakra, all of your energy centers, and just ask yourself, where do I feel strong to hold my inner child that sometimes feels this way? And you can even place your hands on that area and just in your own way, letting your inner child know, this is where I feel really strong to hold you. This is where I will always come back to you. Even when I get busy adulting, I will always find my way back to you. And thank you so much for connecting with me, being willing to talk with me, and anything else you'd like to say to close that part of the conversation, letting them know that you'll be back to check in on them. Good. Take a deep breath. Once you've closed that piece of the conversation, you'll just repeat out loud after me. Just say, I now call all parts of my spirit, power, and energy back into my physical body. And breathe in through your crown, through your navel point. Exhale this energy down to your root, into your feet, and then again from the core of your being, I now call all parts of my spirit, power, and energy back into my physical body. And breathe in to your crown, into your navel point. Exhale this energy down your legs and down the bottoms of your feet. Send it out like roots, as deep as you can get it into the core of the earth. Just take an extra inhale and exhale here just to descend the energy all the way down. And then one more time like you mean it. I now call all parts of my spirit, power, and energy back into my physical body. And breathe in. Exhale this energy down. Send it out your feet like roots, as deep and as wide and as far reaching as you can see or feel those roots go into the core of the earth. And just connecting you back in to present moment awareness, to your physical body, to a sense of groundedness. And just connecting to what you feel now, whether it's more equilibrium or homeostasis or joy or more clarity, whatever it is. I want you to take 30 seconds. 30 seconds is all it takes for the nervous system to receive an imprint of regulation. So I want you to, for 30 seconds, savor and expand and imprint this feeling into your body. So do it by taking some deep breaths here for the next 30 seconds. Ready, go. Letting this feeling expand through your breath in your physical body and in your auric field. understanding you have this power to make your energy bigger, to take up a little more space. Good, let's take one more breath together. Exhale, sigh it out. Good, and on the count of 3, we're just gonna merge your unconscious into your conscious awareness, opening your eyes on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, open your eyes, just let them blink open. Don't look at the screen if you're on one. Just take your neck, look to the left, rotate to the right a couple times, back and forth. And then just any movements your body intuitively wants to do, feel free to stretch. Make noises, grab some water, and coming back as you're ready.